Someday we'll get paid for this.
Hello, news aficionados. From high atop the Scrapple News Tower in downtown Philadelphia, it is time for Scrapple News. I, of course, am yours truly, and I mean it, AP Ticker.
See all those people standing down there? Light them all up. Come on, fire! Hey, Roger. Keep shooting.
Bradley Manning's trial started this week. He's the soldier who was arrested in 2010 for having passed classified information to WikiLeaks.
Oh yeah, look at those dead bastards. Bushmaster, Crazy Horse, we have individuals going to the scene, looks like possibly picking up bodies and weapons. Come on, let us shoot. Clear. Oh yeah, look at that, right through the windshield.
Is Bradley Manning a traitor?
Let's shoot. Thank you.
Well, yes and no. He's a traitor to the government, but not to humankind. In my book, the truth always wins. And who knows, in a few years, school kids around the world will learn tales of his bravery for exposing the truth.
Fucking brave.
But if your kid goes to school in Philly, don't expect them to learn who Bradley Manning is, because our public schools are in the shitter. In order to meet their doomsday budget, they're cutting gym classes, music, art, books with titles that begin with F through M, pencils, and all westward-facing walls.
Give me that back! Wait, stop! I'm videotaping something, stop!
This is a fucking disgrace. Pennsylvania is in the middle of a natural gas boom, and the governor, who claimed we are the Saudi Arabia of natural gas, can't kick loose some change to help the public schools.
Dude, Parker, give me it! Dale, you stole your hat!
It's a heavy-handed plot to strangle public schools and implement a voucher system for piggy-rich private schools. As a lifelong Philly resident, I'm used to random acts of stupidity. But every once in a while, I find something so completely brainless that I just have to giggle. Kind of like that. A trio of suspected vandals couldn't find a Wawa to loiter in front of early Friday morning, so they went on a 39-car slashing spree. When one of these little piggies found out their pathetic excuse for a night on the town was caught on camera, he turned himself in and squealed on his cohorts. And now, I'm not talking about a group of troubled teens here. These were grown-ass adults. At the ages of 23, 27, and 29, they are the oldest juvenile delinquents our city has to offer. We'd name you our piggies of the week, but your pigginess is just too sad. So we're just going to dub you our piglets of the week. Congratulations for committing crimes so embarrassingly lame, we had to create a whole new class of piggy just to mention you. We move now from a few pathetic criminals to one nerdy one. Hans George Alexander, who served 5 months in Lancaster County Prison after admitting to stealing books from the county courthouse, is suing the county because the prison library didn't have enough books. It takes some serious cojones to sue the county that imprisoned you for a crime you admitted to. Now, while his behavior may seem strange and just plain silly, you've got to respect his unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Don't you? Speaking of unquenchable thirst, actor Michael Douglas claims he received throat cancer from performing oral sex.
You have to wonder, how many times does one, as a guy, have to go down on a woman for that to happen? And then Douglas says, well, it's the cause of the cancer, but it's also the cure. What?
I don't mean to work blue here, folks. I mean, this is, after all, a family program, but I find his claim a little dubious.
What's your new book about?
A detective. He falls for the wrong woman.
Let's put it this way. If you get throat cancer from performing cunnilingus, then I would have gone to that great carpet-munching factory in the sky a long time ago.
Mickey got too close to the flame. Mickey liked it.
Finally, Father's Day is coming up. And I'd like to give a shout out to all the dads out there slogging through daily shit to provide food and shelter for their families. Makes me think of my dear old Papa Ticker. God rest his soul. And if he were around today, he would probably say, what the fuck is up with this dad who named his kid Hitler and showed up in a custody court hearing wearing a Nazi uniform? This Hitlerific fuckwad obviously hates his children. And he wanted to make sure that there was no possible way for him to gain custody. It's that can-do spirit and innovative thinking that makes him our Scrapple News Father of the Year. Hey, Nazi Dad, stop by the studio anytime to claim your prize. It's a free vasectomy with a rusty corkscrew. Till next time, folks, I think, therefore, I am AP Ticker.